What's going on, Solutions for Sellers? I am pumped. I am just jazzed up and ready to go. I hope you guys are ready to get started here because we're going to be talking exactly how you can start getting yourself back to business. I know we are 2 weeks into the new year, and some of you might have a business plan. Some of you guys might be just high rolling and you guys might be good to go, right? But for those of you that aren't necessarily there yet, okay, this training is specifically for the folks that are just struggling to kind of get themselves together. Maybe you need a business plan. Maybe you need a DMO. Maybe you need a step-by-step. Maybe you need a mindset reset, okay? Maybe you need that kind of kick, that kind of nudge, kick in the butt to help you get started and help you get pumped up and ready for your year. It is not too late, by the way. All right. So if you watch this training tonight, if you got a ton of value from it and you're feeling like, oh, I'm so behind, there's just so much I need to do. All really good points on the post, right? Really good information, but I don't really know how to put it all together because it's just a lot of information. That's okay, my friend. That is what this is here for. That's why we do these live trainings. You have an opportunity to hang out with me and I can piece it all together for you. And if you're brand spanking new, maybe you found us on the business page, maybe you found an ad from us, maybe you were invited here, maybe you're watching and you don't know why you're watching and you don't know if you still want to watch, right? Regardless of where you are, hashtag new in the comment section for me. My name is Janet Parks. I'm the CEO and founder of Solutions for Sellers. We help online sellers just like you simplify the way that they post online so that they can stand out and grow their business. That is our jam. We more specifically love helping our direct sellers and network marketers nail their content strategy and also nail their DMO strategy, because guess what? These are the most important things that you need in your business, aside from your mindset, of course, right? Making sure that's reset and ready to go. Your actions are everything, right? And if you're not consistently implementing the things that you're learning, then you can't possibly expect your business to start moving forward, right? You need massive action attached to massive courage. And if you're in a spot right now where you're feeling behind, or you're feeling like you really don't know where to start, or you're feeling like, well, it's already 2 weeks into the year, I've given up, my New Year's resolutions is already down the toilet, or maybe you haven't even had a time or headspace to make your New Year's resolutions, then that is what this is here for. So you are totally welcome here. Note, this is a judgment-free zone. Today, I'm just going to help you with some simple tips and, of course, encourage you to join our free masterclass, which is going to help you piece all of this together in more detail, okay? Sound good for you guys? Drop some excited emojis in the comment section if you're excited for this. Who struggles with like sitting down at your work time and having a plan of action that's actually going to move your business forward, aside from just focusing in on content all day, right? Who feels like all you're doing is making content or posting content or getting your content ready for the next day, okay? Guess what? Here's a little reality check for some of you, okay? And this was a huge reality check for me also. Content isn't everything. I know that there's gurus and there's coaches out there that are going to say the opposite. Content is king. Content is everything. Everything is content. You should just focus 100% on content. But here's the reality is content is not necessarily going to be the driver to the conversions. Content is not necessarily going to be the driver to you building your business and actually growing it. Do you know what is though? Do you know what is? You guys want to know what the king is or the queen? It's the conversations, my friends. It is what you do daily in your business. Who said it? Maxwell. Maybe it was John Maxwell, right? The secret to success, that might be the wrong person. So don't quote me on that. The secret to success really lies in your daily routine, right? So what is your daily routine, right? Spell it out for me in the comments if you have it. What's your daily routine? And is that bringing you closer to your goals? Is that going to help you accomplish 2024? Okay. What does it look like? Are you putting significant time into the right places in your business? Or are you more so focused on business maintenance versus income producing activities? Because guess what? A lot of us are doing the business maintenance portion, okay? Versus actually working on the income producing activities that it takes to grow a direct sales / network marketing business, okay? And there's a massive difference between both of them, okay? So here's what I'm going to tell you guys. If you got value from tonight's training, obviously drop a value word in the comment section for me, okay? But I want to encourage you guys that if you feel lost, if you feel behind, if you feel like you're not on top of things, you just need somebody just be like, hey, do this. Here's where you start. Then here's the next thing. Then here's the next thing. Now do this every single day. If that sounds like you, then you need to sign up for my free Ignite 2024 masterclass, my friends, okay? Check it out, okay? Again, this is a free masterclass, and it's essentially what you're getting is you're getting a 3-day kick in the butt, get back to business, reset for your business. What we're going to be covering in this 3-day masterclass is this is going to help you not only get your mindset in gear, because here's the deal, success is 95% mindset, 5% everything else, okay? If your mindset's not in the right place and you're already self-sabotaging and you're already at a point where you're kind of doing yourself in your business, then you definitely need to be part of day 1 in this masterclass, because we cover limiting beliefs. We cover how to overcome your self-sabotage. Okay. We cover the confidence issues, all these things that most of us go through, imposter syndrome, right? We go through that on day 1. So you don't want to miss that. We got to make sure that our minds are in the right place and we are thinking in a different way, a next level way, in order for us to be able to accomplish the goals that we set out for ourselves. Otherwise, it becomes really easy to make the really pretty vision board with all the pretty collages and all the pretty pictures. It becomes easy to write it all out, right? Do your visualizing and all the things. But it becomes a whole different story when you're only visualizing and looking over the horizon versus looking down at your steps, watching yourself actually get there to the goals. Okay. So that's what we talk about on day 1. Day 2 is all about what you do daily to build your business. This is key. This is one of the most important things that you need to learn as a network marketer / direct seller. Some of us are solely focused in on content. And again, even though content is important, I'm not saying it's not important, okay? Because it is very important for brand awareness, for visibility, for engagement, building trust, all these things, right? There's just a whole caliber of things that it's important for. You cannot discount the fact that a DMO, all right, a period of time where you're sitting down and actually creating the connections, actually inviting people to the places they need to be invited to, actually creating the conversations that lead to the conversions, that right there, you can't discount that. That right there is what moves your business forward. But you know what I find time and time again, even my coaching students, people that I train, people that I talk to on a daily basis, people that ask me questions via email or in Messenger or in my academy, the most common thing that people have issues with, right, is what to do daily, what they're wasting time on, how to organize themselves, and how to actually get themselves to implement. If you can relate to that, drop a comment in the comment section. What do you think is holding you back from having a successful business? What do you think is holding you back from taking yourself to that next level? A lot of you guys don't realize that your subconscious is already kind of pre-programmed, okay? It's pre-programmed, it's pre-wired, and it's our job to rewire. That's hard to do, by the way, okay? I didn't just come on here and start doing lives and just was great at the very beginning. I was not great at this at the very beginning. I was a total, and I still am, total introvert, okay? Introvert with extrovert qualities. I'll just say that, all right? Comment below, introvert, extrovert, what are you? In the middle, maybe you have a little bit of both qualities. I used to be afraid of this. This used to be the most scariest thing in the world for me. Coming on camera, acting like I know what I'm talking about, right? And delivering something to you guys, okay? And having the thinking that, will somebody actually listen to me? Will somebody actually find value in what I say? I'm not great at speech. I have a chipped tooth, right? I have rosacea, although right now I have tinted moisturizer, so it's kind of hard to tell my rosacea. So I had all these insecurities, which I still do, right? I never thought I would be at a point where I am now, right? But guess what happened? I consistently practiced. Every single week I showed up. I did my live trainings. I got better, right? I embraced the suck. This is something that one of my mentors says a lot and that I've just inherited. This is something that everybody needs to inherit. I went through the hard phase. I went through the tough times. I went through the period of time where everybody ignores you and nothing works. I've tried everything, right? But here's the difference is that is pre-programming that needs to be rewired. You need to rewire the way that you think. You need to rewire your self-dialogue. How's your self-dialogue? How often are you saying positive things about yourself? How often are you saying that you're capable? How often are you saying positive things that are going to help you move yourself to the next step in your business? Or if you're like the majority of people, how many of you stop at the starting line because you have these insecurities or you have fear that blocks you, or you think that you're just not capable, or worst of all, this was my issue for a long time and still kind of is, still working through that rewiring, right? Maybe you feel unworthy of success. And if that's you, then we need to work on your mindset. We need to work on what's in between your ears. This needs to change, especially if you want to make a difference. Maybe some of you guys have big goals for yourself. Maybe you want to fire your boss. Maybe you want to fire your husband's boss. Maybe you want to buy a new house. Maybe you want to pay off debt. I know my initial goal at the very beginning was just to make some extra money so I can feel like I'm financially providing also. Because I used to work a full-time job. Then I came home to raise my daughter. Then I felt like I lost my identity because I lost my corporate career. And so I started direct sales. I found another purpose. And then I started to make some money doing it. I found that I was pretty good at it. And then I started to share my journey here. And now we're here. Now we have a brand, right? Multi-six-figure brand here. Okay. It all started because I decided that what I had to say was worthy. I decided that I was going to show up consistently. I decided that I was going to do this lost. I decided I was going to do this with the blinders on. Pay attention more so to the steps that I was taking step by step versus that beautiful horizon. Of course, I'm going to keep that horizon of the goal in the background. But what's important is what each step, how further along my steps are taking me, right? That's what got me here, right? And so all of you can do that too in your own personal journeys. You just need to believe that. So anyway, day one, right? That's going to be a lot for day one. Day two, we're talking about DMO, those income producing activities. How can you personalize and create something that's going to help you move the needle in your business forward? And it has everything to do with your work ethic and has everything to do with organizing your time and making sure that even if you don't have 6 hours a day to work on a direct sales business, I'm not going to ask you for that. But I am going to ask you for a little bit of a chunk of time. Because even with a little bit of a chunk of time, if you're doing it consistently, you're going to make strides versus the person that's just trying to make sure that their post is perfect on a daily basis. That person is not going to succeed, period. That's just how it goes. Because here's how it works. It's the connections that you make that turn into the conversations that turn into the conversions. That's the sequence. Your content does everything else. It builds trust, again, visibility, the brand awareness, right? It inspires, it creates all the emotion in the people that are watching, right? They're watching, they're intrigued, they're going to be engaging with you, great. But how do you take it to the next level where they're in your funnel? Imagine a funnel, okay? At the very top of your funnel are your reels, your posts, right? Your stories, your TikToks. What happens when you go down the funnel? Okay, when people see your content, they go in and they comment, they engage, they like. Then it's your job to bring them down the funnel because they're going to put 50, you're going to put in the other 50%. Their 50% is watching your content and participating in your content. Your 50% is participating, getting into their inbox and starting a conversation. So how do you do that confidently without being weird or spammy? Join us in this 3-day masterclass and I'll show you how. Day 2 is all about that. Day 3 is going to be all about content creation. How do you simplify your content strategy? Some of us think posting in our VIP groups and in our parties, it's the way to go. It's how to grow your business. When in reality, you need to be showing up where you're visible. For some of us that are struggling to grow, but only posting in closed spaces where only a limited amount of people will see you and you're wondering why your business isn't growing, it's because you have to make yourself visible. So if you're struggling with social media content and what to post on your personal page, what to talk about in your stories, what kind of reels you should be making, then you need to join us for this workshop because, again, this 3-day masterclass is going to be the complete solution that you need to ignite your year. So if you're ready to get started, my friends, make sure to sign up. Again, there's a free option for this, but also I want to encourage you guys to take it a step further. When you're watching that video that's going to talk to you about the training, you'll have access to also get the $27 access, which is going to give you lifetime replays to the videos, because when we post these videos on here, I'm going to be live with you. But once they're posted in the Facebook group, they're going to be removed after just a couple of days. So if you feel like you're not going to be able to make it on, and for those of you that want to make sure that you've got all the information you need, and sometimes it's just better to sit down and rewatch the videos over and over again for that retention piece, right? I know for me, sometimes I got to watch something 2 or 3 times, take all the notes I need to get all that retention in, right? Then you need to get that $27 upgrade. It's $27, guys. 3 days of upgrades. You got the workbook that's going to guide you, and you get access to the coaching call with me. So you can hop on a Zoom call, listen to what everybody else is asking and talking about on the Zoom call, and you get that direct coaching from me to help you piece this all together for your business, okay? So if you're excited about this, guys, I want to give you that personal invite. This is going to be happening January 22nd to the 24th at 7 p.m. Eastern. Inside of the Facebook group. So if you're watching from the business page, please join the Solutions for Sellers Facebook group. It should be right where you're watching. You should be seeing a link in there somewhere. So come join us. Again, it's going to be those 3 days only. The live replays will be available for a couple of days, but then taken down after that. So make sure to upgrade if you are able to. Guys, I hope that this little mini training was helpful. Thank you guys for hopping on with us. And hashtag value in the comment section if you're excited to get yourself ignited. And if you signed up, comment below and let us know if you enrolled. I cannot wait to start working with you guys, okay? All right, guys. I will see you guys very, very soon. And yeah, come join us, y'all. All right. Happy Sunday, friends. See you later.